Well, hello, everybody. Bill O'Leary here, coming to you in this video. And what I want to talk about is the legal rights of stepchildren in estate planning. And I'm going to give this brief little talk as part of our Thirsty Thursday series. It's a series where I go live once a week. I talk about a different topic that I run across in the estate planning, law practice, elder law, and probate that I have with Legacy Planning Law Group. And by the way, we're located in Jacksonville, Florida. So if you're thirsting for knowledge, you've come to the right place, I'd like to think. So the rights of stepchildren, legal rights as part of estate planning. So in the sometimes complicated sort of world or landscape of modern families, stepchildren constitute really a significant portion of a lot of households. And properly understanding the legal rights of stepchildren in estate planning is crucial. Is crucial. Why? For making sure the distribution of assets is both fair and as intended. Now, unlike biological children or even adopted children, stepchildren do not automatically have a legal right to an inheritance under most state laws, including Florida, unless they're specifically named in a will or a trust. And this distinction is very important in estate planning to prevent unintended exclusions from the plan. So first, let me talk about inheritance without a will. So if somebody dies intestate, also known as dying without a will, state laws typically will distribute assets to biological children and legally adopted children, but not stepchildren. And Florida is no exception to that rule. And then there's the issue of, okay, what about explicit inclusion in your plan? To make sure that stepchildren are included in the plan, are specifically considered, they have to be explicitly named in your will or your trust or other estate planning documents. So clarifying your intentions through very detailed estate planning can protect the interests of stepchildren and can make sure that they're not inadvertently left out. So it's important to use things like wills and, better yet, living trust if you want to include stepchildren. So first, you could consider using a will. Specifically name stepchildren in your will to, let's say, receive certain assets, maybe a percentage of your estate, a fixed sum of money, whatever it might be. And then often a better approach or alternative than a will is using a living trust. Why? Because creating a trust lets you allocate assets for stepchildren, accompanied by very specific and precise directions regarding the timing and the manner of the asset distribution, all without having to go through the probate court, which is why a living trust often is better than a will. Proactive estate planning makes sure that your estate is going to be distributed according to your wishes, including the fair treatment of stepchildren alongside biological children. Fair treatment and treatment that you would intend. Now, beyond just asset distribution, estate planning also can involve making guardianship arrangements for minor children in the event of a parent's untimely death, maybe a minor stepchild. So first, a quick word on guardianship rights. Generally, step-parents do not automatically receive guardianship rights when a parent dies, let's say a biological parent, unless that step-parent has legally adopted the stepchild. So it's important to make a specific designation of guardian, a guardianship designation. If you want stepchildren to remain in your spouse's care, including this in your estate plan is very, very important. So addressing those important issues of guardianship in your estate plan can make sure that stepchildren are cared for by who? The persons you trust the most. Bottom line, it's very important to have clear communication. Clear communication with all family members about your estate planning intentions can go a long way to preventing sort of misunderstandings and disputes after you pass away. So have that important family discussion. Openly discussing your estate plan with biological children, stepchildren, other family members can help manage expectations so the expectations are clear and thereby minimize potential conflicts. And then be transparent. being transparent about the decisions made in your estate plan can sort of encourage or foster a sense of fairness and understanding among all the parties involved. So, bottom line, legal rights of stepchildren in estate planning depend primarily on the specific provisions and things that are said in wills and trust and other estate planning documents. Without specific inclusion in those important planning documents, stepchildren likely will not have the same inheritance rights as biological or adopted children. So by taking these deliberate steps to include the stepchildren in your estate plan, it can go a long way to ensuring that your assets are distributed according to your wishes, your actual wishes, and that all of your children are treated fairly. So if you'd like to know just a touch more about this topic, the legal rights of stepchildren in estate planning, and if you want to know how perhaps we could help you with that, we'd love to talk to you. So we invite you to take that next step and schedule a free 15-minute discovery phone call. Scheduling could not be any easier. You can just go to the pop-up now that's appearing at the bottom of this video. Click on it. It takes you to our registration booking calendar. Pick a day and time that works for you. Or you can book just as easily. Go to our website, Legacy Planning Law Group, and click on the Book Your Free Call button. Can't miss it. Chance for us to start the conversation. If you've enjoyed this video, do like it and do subscribe to our YouTube channel. We keep putting up more and more content on our YouTube channel all the time. It's been very well received. We're quite gratified. So, hope you've enjoyed this talk about the rights of stepchildren in estate planning. Like I said, this is a weekly series, our Thirsty Thursday series, going live each Thursday. Give another talk next Thursday at about the same time, late afternoon, God willing. So if you're thirsting for knowledge, we will quench your thirst. So I'm going to sign off for now. Bill O'Leary, encouraging you to go make it a great day and a better world.